U.S. President Donald Trump has issued what he calls his, quote, last warning to Hamas leaders, threatening further destruction in Gaza if all remaining hostages are not released. He issued the ultimatum on Truth Social, his social media platform. The president also told Gazans that a beautiful future awaits, but if they hold on to hostages, they are dead. The U.S. confirmed that its envoy had held direct talks with Hamas despite their designation as a terror group by the U.S. and multiple other countries.
Israel was consulted on this matter.
We can now speak to journalist Balik Sladin from Tel Aviv. Balik, good to see you again. So the U.S. they're putting an end to its decades-long policy of not negotiating with terrorists. What more can you tell us about these talks?
Yes, well, to my understanding, this is the special envoy for hostages, Adam Boehler, that met with the Hamas's officials in Doha. The U.S. spokesperson, the White House spokesperson, said that he has the permission to do that because that's his mission to actually bring back Americans home. The talks were held in Doha about 2 weeks ago. A senior Hamas official yesterday, speaking to a Qatar newspaper, said that they were focused on the 4 American hostages that has an Israeli citizenship as well. We know that there are 5 American hostages, but they said that at least 4. And the Hamas delegation was the one that raised the issue of a comprehensive deal that would lead to the release of those hostages, but it would also lead to the end of the war. That's what we understand regarding the talks, that we're not actually leading anywhere to the extent of my understanding. This is only just talking between the two sides. Now, the Israeli side, and this is from the Prime Minister's office yesterday, said that they have expressed their opinion to those talks, didn't say what that opinion is. In other words, they are not approving of this talks that were direct between Adam Boehler and the Hamas's delegation. And before that, just yesterday evening, an unnamed Israeli senior official, which is usually a code name for Benjamin Netanyahu or someone in his circle, said that Israel was informed of these talks and was not enthusiastic about them. In other words, they don't approve of them again. And by the way, the families of the hostages as well, they issued a statement saying that this categorization of hostages is not the thing that we want. We want a comprehensive deal that will bring back all the hostages and not only some of them in according to their nationality or something else. So they also did express their concern.
Yeah, because besides those Israeli-American dual nationals, there are 54 other hostages still in Gaza, about 22 of them assumed to be alive. Where do negotiations between Israel and Hamas stand right now, then?
Well, the negotiations, of course, are in a stalemate. There's nothing that is being done currently. And I would say that the Israeli wish, let's call it, is to actually extend the first phase of this deal. They said that they accepted the Witkoff outline, which describes the describes actually the next few weeks in continuation with the ceasefire, while releasing half of the remaining hostages dead and alive. And only after this release, the start of the negotiations for the second phase of the deal would start. The Israeli interest here is to actually get back as much hostages as possible without being without declaring the end of the war, without any guarantees for the end of the war, something that apparently will not happen, and apparently it's inevitable that we will go back to war.
Balik Sladin in Tel Aviv. Thanks, Balik.
Thank you.